This is a video on how these bananas seem to like softer soils altogether. So those are Super Dwarf Cavendish. The main stalk died, but these two pups are growing nicely. Got soft soil growing in the coal. I think I just used the soil from the pot, and they just seem to have already just kept growing because they were activated and just started growing into the soil. So those are doing good. This plant broke, and it has a bunch of soils. And I don't know if it's soil, it's just Miracle-Gro. I don't think it's actual good, like, real soil. It's just like the stuff you get at the store. But even if as long as it's like soft, I gave this thing compost too. That's black cow stuff. We'll see how it grows. But as long as it seems they're soft, pretty good soft soil, it'll grow. And then it'll activate, and then it can grow in some harder soils. And it'll get out of shock. This, I just dug a little hole, stuck a Bajou banana in it. This thing hasn't moved in almost a month. It's like, that only shut that out probably from it, packaging and shipping. It's just was in habit of growing, but then it stopped because this says hard soil right here. This right here, bugs ate the leaves, but I stopped watering the leaves directly, and it seemed to help it. So it had a tiny little bit of soil in that hole, and it seems to activate the roots, and then it'll be a little stronger and it'll grow into the soil. Same thing with this Robusta, Washingtonia Robusta. I dug a hole, stuck some soft dirt, soil, whatever you call it. If I protect this thing, probably a year from now, it'll really start to pick up because they do go in shock. This is probably gonna start growing. It's already started growing slow, but it'll probably pick up. If I was to dig a hole, this plant, if I protect it, it'll get used to it because I've done that with the windmills. They'll just start growing fast eventually because they get used to it, and they accumulate to the soil and whatnot. This thing is gonna get, hopefully, I'm just gonna cover it up and protect it if it gets below like 25. But yeah, bananas are different. They die down. Sometimes they don't. If there's a somewhat normal winter like this winter, the neighbors' bananas, they're all on a different street, but they have big Bajou bananas, and then the stalks didn't even die down. They just kept growing, so they're tall as the power lines. So, but they're softer soil. This yard has horrible soil. There is spots in the yard. Like if I put one in that front yard, a banana, it may actually do a little better. But I'm gonna get in the habit of starting just putting soil into the hole because they seem to do better anyways. But and now if I used compost and soil and cow manure, I would, that plant right there, if it broke, it'd probably be up to there now. If I used like cow manure and compost, but I don't really get cow manure. I can use compost. It would have done a little better, but just happy to see it's growing. But anyways, that's a little video on that. So yeah.